sounds like the sound. It's all right. Yeah, sorry for all the difficulty with arranging. Glad we could kind of make something work for an online lesson.
No
Yeah.
worries.
All right.
I'm sorry for being late. I literally just got home. I was setting up for an appointment.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm just getting
Yeah,
my.
I didn't even notice. Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting my computer set up.
Sure. All right. And before when we were messaging, you asked me about the content. I sent you a link with my trial lesson. If you're not going to be going to Japan for a while, it seems like that's probably a good place to start. So I made a document just for you. So the link that I just sent will be for our lessons.
Okay.
All right.
Let me pull up the link.
Yeah, I also sent it in the chat. Oh, sorry, just a second. I'm getting a call.
Your boy do not know how to work this. Oh, it's in the messages. I know where it's at. Yeah, I know where it's at.
Really sorry about that. That was my husband.
No
All right.
worries.
Okay, yeah. So, link here. You can also send it again in the messages.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
All right. You said you have plans to move to Japan. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe for a little bit,
Okay.
temporarily, like nothing too crazy. Maybe for about like a
Yeah.
year or so, just to travel around, get some experience in the area.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
yeah, I have it pulled up.
All right. Nice. Okay. It doesn't show you on, but yeah, it'll work. All right. Okay. So what I like to start with when people are just starting out learning Japanese is kind of give some encouragement with the vocabulary. There's actually a lot of vocabulary that they use in Japanese that comes from English. So if you kind of know what to look for, there's a lot of vocabulary that you can quickly recognize if you kind of you're just sort of aware that it comes from English, right? So I chose some different words here. First category for these different words is food. So all of these 5 words are going to be types of food. Both practice, you can give me your guess and then also practice saying it in the Japanese way because that's also important. All right, so first word here is pizza.
Pizza.
Mm-hmm. What do you think that would be?
Pizza?
Pizza, yeah, right?
All right.
Yeah, I don't have to think too hard about it. Mm-hmm. All right. Next we have cookie.
Cookie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's very good.
Okay, okay. So it's more so like the accent that goes along with it as well, and the pronunciation.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah. So they're kind of a double-edged sword, in my opinion, because they're easier to kind of recognize what they mean, but you also have to be more careful with your pronunciation because you said pizza. Japanese people a lot of times wouldn't understand that. Yeah.
Can we go over that one
So you
more
kind of
time?
sure for from the beginning or
For the food, is it pizza?
okay, sure. Yeah, pizza, pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, and I can draw a little guideline here too. Pizza, like that. Pizza. All right. Then we have cookie.
Cookie.
All right, good.
Cookie. Okay. Is that cookie,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Okay,
Cookie.
cookie.
All right, good.
Sando? Sandu?
Yeah, sando. Sando.
Sando.
With an ah sound. Sando.
Sando.
Sando. Yeah. I guess for this one, it's a little trickier.
Ezu?
This is still a food. Yeah, still a food.
We're on the A one, right?
The third one. Sando.
Sando.
Yes, that's right. Sando.
Salad?
That's a good guess. Not salad. Give me a hint. They shortened it down, so that's a big thing. It originally was sandoichi.
Sando.
Sandoichi.
Sandwich?
Sandwich. That's right.
Okay. So which one is it Sando or Sandoichi?
Yeah, most of the time they'll shorten it down to sando. Yeah,
Sando.
if I can find some packaging. When I was living there, they actually were a little bit bad about translation. So they a lot of times shorten it down to sando. When they changed it back into English, they just say sand at the end there.
Oh wow. Okay. Sando. Does it matter which sandwich or just any?
It can be any, and it actually also includes sandwich cookies. So that's like Oreo cookies, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Sando and Kuaki?
Cookie.
So Sando cookie, is that like a Oreo cookie or something like that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, or I think I usually saw cookie sando. Sometimes they'll switch the order around too.
Cookie Sando. Okay.
Yeah.
The fourth one,
There you
correct?
go. Yeah, this is ice.
Aisu.
Yeah, good.
Aisu.
That's right. Ice. It's also a food, but maybe based on what it sounds like, you're close.
Aisu.
I also shortened this down. What does it sound like? Just thinking what it sounds like. Ice.
Maybe ice cream or.
That's right. It is. Yeah,
Okay,
you got it.
yeah,
It is ice cream. So that's right. Ice cream. All right, good.
Okay. Aso.
Ice. So it still does have an I sound that we have in ice cream.
As opposed to the A. Aisu.
That's right.
So it's ice cream. Okay.
Yep, that's right. Ice. It's ice cream. All right. And the last is fried potato.
Fried potato.
Good. All right. Any guess what this would be?
Fruit salad? I don't know.
It's not a fruit salad. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Fried potato. Separate words here.
Fried potato.
What does it sound like? First, the fried part.
Fried.
Yeah, it comes from.
French fries?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, nice. Yeah, right. So it comes from fried potato. Yeah, and that means French fries. Very, very nice. Yeah, I didn't get that at first. I thought it was maybe hash browns, but no. Fried potato. That's how they say French fries. All right.
Okay. Let me see if
I did
got.
give.
Huh?
Okay, sure. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, right. Some of these ones, I kind of want to demonstrate some little tricky things to them, but there's actually a lot of words in Japanese that are closer to English too, like the pizza, right? That'll be more obvious too than some of these. Yeah, so just be on the lookout, right?
Gotcha,
There's a lot of words. Oh no. Right.
So, piazza?
Oh, pizza.
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 Okay.
Cookie.
Good. cookie.
Uh, sandu,
Sando, sando.
sando, sando.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Isu,
Oh, aisu, aisu.
aisu,
Mm-hmm.
aisu.
Mm-hmm.
Um, frado,
Mm-hmm.
potato,
Potato, yeah, potato. So put a little more emphasis on the po part. Potato.
potato.
All right, good. Sorry, and are you seeing the notes that I'm adding? I'm adding some pronunciation guides to kind of help out.
No.
Okay, yeah, let me send this link again. I don't know if it's updating.
I don't really know what I'm doing on this app more so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's section over here mine that says chat. I sent it in the chat. I also sent it in the messaging system that
Okay.
we've been using.
Gotcha. I see it in the chat right here.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, good.
Okay, now I can see your
So,
cursor.
okay, good. Yeah, if you want to go through the words again, and then you can reference the pronunciation guide that's there now.
I don't see the pronunciation guide.
Oh, I just wrote it in these. Here, I'll change the color. These?
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's get to it. Oh, okay, that's much easier.
Okay,
Pizza,
good. Yeah, pizza. Mm-hmm.
pizza, cookie.
Good. Cookie. So
Oh,
more emphasis on the key part. Cookie.
cookie.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Can you say that KOO part for me?
Oh, that'll be coo, like two or
So
boo. Yeah, that kind of. Mm-hmm.
so it's cookie.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Cookie. Yep, that's right.
Sandoa,
Yeah, sando. Sando.
sando,
I'll just do it that way. Okay.
sando.
Mm-hmm.
Iso,
Yeah, isu.
isu. So
That same ooh, like
the
the
double O.
boo,
Okay,
too.
got
I'm
you.
sorry.
The
Mm-hmm.
double O
Yeah.
and the U.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Isu
Good.
and for Adu,
Mm-hmm.
po Titu,
Oh, potato.
potato,
Potato.
potato,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although the po is a little stronger, so potato.
potato. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Any questions so far?
So it's for Ferrado.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay,
Good
cool.
idol.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's good.
That works.
All right. Yeah, I can edit that. All right. So same thing for the guessing, but now the category is clothes. Right. So what is suits?
A shirt.
Oh, that's a good guess. Or but with an oo sound. Suits. Suit.
Oh, a suit.
Suit. Mm-hmm, that's right. All right. Good. So that is suit. Suit.
So
If you want to try saying it.
suit.
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 Good, yeah. Suits. That's right.
Okay. So
This one
suit.
actually. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch this one out. Let's go with. Next is necktie. Good. Necktie. Nice.
A necktie.
That's right. So that'll be necktie. All right. Then we have shatsu.
Shatsu.
Good.
Shoes.
Oh, that's a good guess. This is actually the one for shirt. This one's getting a little bit farther away. Shatsu.
Shatsu. Shatsu.
Yeah, good. Shatsu. All right. And this one is seta.
Seta.
Very nice. Seta. Yeah, also a little tricky. Just like in shatsu, they kind of cut out the R especially. This one they also cut out important sound.
Shat.
Yeah, seta. Originally was with a SW.
Sweater.
Yeah, that's right. So seta is sweater. All right, good.
Seta. Seta.
All right. Nice. And then last is, I'll ask you what this sounds like first, but I'll warn you that it's not going to be what it sounds like. So this is one piece.
One piece.
Yeah, so what does this sound like?
One piece. One piece.
Yeah. Yeah, one piece.
A backpack? No, that don't make
Come on now. Yeah. So it comes from this term, but it's not what we call it. The idea is it's one piece of clothing. This is what they use to refer to dresses, especially like more casual dresses. Yeah, but it comes from one piece of clothing.
Oh, one piece suit.
Yeah. Yeah, one piece. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll throw you for a curveball. Most of them will be more obvious, but yeah, that one kind of have to know a little bit of the background. Great. Any questions with those?
Just like to run through them one more time.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. So yeah.
So.
Su. That'll be u. Su.
Susu.
Okay.
Susu.
Yeah, that's right. Nekutai.
Nekutai.
Good.
Nekutai.
All right.
Nekutai.
Yeah, nekutai.
Shatus.
Good. Yeah, shatsu.
Shatsu.
Yeah, shatsu. Good.
Shatsu. Seta.
Okay, the seta.
Seta. One piece. One piece.
Yeah, one piece. One piece.
One piece.
All right, good. All right. Yeah, I think that'll work for those. All right. Then, yeah, that at least just kind of gives an introduction and gets us started on some vocabulary, right? Next is about Japanese, like their reading and writing system. It depends on what your goals are, how much we'll go into this. It's good to at least have some awareness of them. Yeah, so first, I don't know if you've heard that Japanese uses 3 different kinds of, we'll sometimes say alphabets. The characters look very different. They use 3 different ones. The most basic, and the one that children start off with learning, is called hiragana. How it works is you have a symbol and it has a set sound. So it's a little bit more clear than we have in English, where like an A could be an A sound, it could be an A sound, right? In Japanese, one symbol is always going to have the same sound, right? The next is katakana. Katakana works the same way as hiragana, so that's a little bit funny. That one symbol has one sound, but it has a different purpose. It's usually used for words that came from foreign languages. So actually all the words that we just saw, those would be in katakana. So my recommendation for people who are, especially if they're going to Japan soon, they're going to be traveling there, living there, is to get katakana early down, because in that way, when you read it, most of the time it's based on English, so you'll be able to understand a lot more stuff. But if you're kind of building up, we can start with hiragana, right? The last kind.
Katakana.
That's right, hiragana, katakana.
Kanji.
And then kanji, yeah, kanji. Sorry, so kanji is a totally different beast. It originally came from Chinese, and the symbols are meaning based. We probably won't get to kanji at least for a while, but when you get to it, it's just like totally different. A lot of people struggle when you get to kanji. I have my own way to kind of ease into it a little bit more, but yeah, just be warned, it's just totally different. Each symbol has a meaning, but it could sound different ways.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So what I have here for us is hiragana. And also a nice thing to know when it comes to hiragana is that it introduces how the vowels will sound. So for example, whenever in the guide here, I'll write with the letter A, it's always going to have an ah sound, basically. If it's an A by itself, it's going to be an ah sound, right? So for example, when we had shatsu, right? That A in the middle will be an ah sound. Same with the sandwich, right? Sando, sa, it'll always be an ah sound, right? When you see an I written, it sounds a little confusing, but it'll always be an E sound. Right? When you see a U written, it'll be this oo sound. So that's what we were coming with, like aisu, for example, or shatsu. Those have that, right? Spelling it with a U, it's always going to have that oo sound to it. When you see an E, it'll be kind of this sound. Yeah. Yeah. And at least this one matches pretty well. When you see the O, it'll be an O. So it's just kind of a deeper O, but it matches, basically. Right.
You said the O is oo or
O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you just say O, that's okay, but it's kind of a deeper O that's more close to their pronunciation. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, good. Yeah, looks like you're taking notes. I do recommend writing them down if you'd like to practice writing them.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. So I have to write each stroke how it is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay.
So it's kind of going back, to like early school kind of stuff. But it is what it is.
Nah, I like it. I like it.
Okay, good. Yeah. So first, it's spelled with A, but it will have an ah sound. Right?
Spelled with an O, but has an ah sound.
Spelled with A. Spelled with A. So whenever you see an A, like in the, like what we did with the food and stuff, it'll have an ah sound. So sando, right? It was spelled S-A-N-D-O. Yeah, sando. Sando. That's right. Okay. So to write the ah, be line across like this. Line going down a little bit curved, but if you did it essentially straight, it's not a big deal. And then this is the part that's the trickiest. Going a little bit underneath the end here. You'll write a loop. Kind of goes off to the side there. And around. Like that. That's right, yeah. And if you want me to check it, if hopefully I'd be able to see it if you hold it up, camera. Okay, yeah, that's exactly right. Nice. Okay. Yeah, got it.
I like this.
Okay, good. So next will be, you'll spell with I, but the sound will be E. So this is probably the one I find the most confusing.
Spell with I, but the sound will be E.
That's right, yeah. I'm trying to think of, because I think in English it might have some words like that. But yeah, it's not usually what we think. All right. So for this one, it's kind of two parentheses lines and a little bit of a tilt. So the first one's a little parenthesis line here, often drawn with a little hook, and then an opposite parenthesis line like that.
Oh wow. So it has to be like in
Yeah,
that.
tilted. Yeah, that kind of angle. All right, yep, that looks good. Nice. Next is, so written with a U, but the sound is oo, as in to, boo, that kind of thing.
So two, voo. Okay.
Yeah, right. To, boo, yeah, right. That sort of oo sound to it.
So like the double O.
Yeah, yeah. Or whatever helps you know what kind of sound it's supposed to have.
Gotcha.
Some people like just doing like a U. They are okay thinking that's a ooh sound. Yeah, but just whatever helps you know what it is. All right. So for this, I'll have a little line on top here. And then curve just goes around like this. This is one of the ones I like since if you turned it, it does look like a U, right?
Gotcha.
Just a little bit skewed there, yeah. Yeah, right. Looks like U that way. Right, but the sound is ooh. Okay. Right, and next is, so spelled with E, but the sound of it is eh.
Spell with E, sign is eh.
That's right, the sound is eh. It starts off a lot like the ooh here. Have the little line on top. Then the skinnier curve. So it looks similar. And then still on that same line, have a little curve like that. To me, it sort of looks like a fancy two or something like that.
I like that.
All right, and then the last one.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go over here so we can compare. A lot of people find that O and ah look pretty similar, so I want to show them next to each other. So this will be O, which is just kind of a deeper O sound.
O.
That's right. Okay. So like ah, you'll start with the line across. You have the line going down, straight down, but this time you don't lift your pencil off. You keep going and make this loop. So this is all one line here. Right. And then last, it has a little line off to the side. So at a glance, right, these do look similar. I'd say look out for whether or not it has that line to the side. That's the biggest giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're writing words, do you have to like? Are these the symbols that we're using if we're writing a word out?
Yeah, that's right. Depending on like what level you're writing at, you might be using more kanji. But I'll actually have us read through some real words, and some of these would normally be written with hiragana. Yeah. Right. Any other questions with like just the symbols and the sounds?
No. A, E, O, E, O.
Oh. Yeah, you're really close. Ooh, e, o. Yeah, ooh, e, o. Yeah, but you're good. Right?
E, U, E, O.
That's right. I, U, e, o. that's actually a really useful order to know, because if you, like, this is their version of the alphabet, right? Yeah. Let me show you. Okay.
Like A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah, yeah. But the nice thing is it's like the sounds are more consistent. Like they take a little bit getting used to, but they're more consistent.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it is basically yeah. So if you look at the alphabet here, I know it's a little small here.
No worries.
Oh yeah, actually they're showing it here. So even though it's not telling you the actual sounds here, it's showing that all of them are going to have this sound in it, the e, u, e, o. So these are the ones we just learned, right? E, u, e, o. These are going to be ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. You have na, ni, nu, ne, no. So that's actually how they'll show it off. Yeah. And it'll always have that same order of sounds to it. That's right. Yeah. So even if you don't actually know all of them, you'll know, like, based on where it is. If you see that chart, that's at least the vowel sound is going to have. Yeah. I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Yeah. All right. So going back to the Google Doc here, underneath where I say the hiragana, and then there's reading practice. Yeah, so these are actual Japanese words. Just sound them out one at a time, and I'll get you the right kind of sound for these words.
For the greetings, right?
That's right. Yeah, the reading practice there.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, the other way around, actually. So yeah. Right, the O has the little line. So the first one is ah. Then the second one's the O. That's right. So owl. Yep, that's all. Owl. That's the word for blue.
You said blue?
That's right. Owl is blue.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was on the second page.
Oh, okay.
The one under greetings. So.
Oh, I see. Went too far. Yeah. O-E? Oh, the second one? Yeah. Doesn't have the little line to the side, so it's not O. What is that one?
Oh, okay. It's I-E.
That's right, I-E. Good. I-E. This one I do think blends a little bit more. It ends up having just kind of sound that's like I, like your I. And this word for love.
I-E. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're reading right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are actual words.
My bad. I got off track because I was on the page below. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's okay.
Can we start from blue again?
Sure.
Okay, so A-O.
All.
A-O.
It's blue.
Is blue.
Good.
I-E. Is love.
That's right.
E-E.
Good. Oh, yeah. So when you have two of them of the same type in a row, it'll just make the sound long. So this is actually a long E sound. Yes, E. This is actually the word for good. So I like to throw these out. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that was good. E. Yeah.
E.
That's right.
E-E.
That's right. Yeah. Good. And this is the word for house.
Yeah.
Yes, for this one, kind of combined the sounds of these two.
E.
Good.
E-E.
That's right. E. Good. So long E sound. E. This means no.
Can you say it one more time?
Sure, yeah. So no is E.
E.
And house is yeah. That's right. Yeah, so the length of sound really matters in Japanese.
So house is
Yeah.
Ie,
Mm-hmm.
ie,
Good.
and
Mm-hmm.
ie.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a bit confusing, but okay.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
That one right there is a little bit. I got you. I got you. So ie is house, and then
Mm-hmm.
ie is no.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So just a little longer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Um, e io,
Yeah, that's a ooh sound.
e u,
You. Mm-hmm. Good. You. Ooh. You.
e
This is to tell or to say.
u.
Good. You. Mm-hmm.
Okay. E
Mm-hmm.
o no. E is
You're
ue
right.
ue.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Ue. This is up, or it could be like above. Oops, sorry, above or on top. So just generally up kind of direction.
So ue
That's right. Yeah, that's
ue.
exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Um uh au
That's right. Good. Out. Mm-hmm.
au
Out. This means to meet.
au
Mm-hmm. Out. Mm-hmm.
au.
That's right. Out.
Mm, and o e o
Oh. Oh.
o I
Which one was that one? The U.
it's the U is
Mm-hmm.
I e u
Yeah, that's right. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
is u I, or is that
Oh,
it?
yeah, this will be oh. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
I said it backwards.
It's okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh ooh.
That's right. Oh. Uh-huh. This
Oh
means king. Yeah, those two. So I mentioned right with the if it's the same one twice, it'll be a long sound. With an O and then an U, it's kind of the same thing. It'll just be like a long O sound. Like that. And you've actually come across it before. If you know the word, like the name Tokyo. Actually, both of the O's originally are long sounds. Tokyo. Tokyo. So that's actually that's its real spelling. That's its real spelling.
so
In
o
Japanese.
o u.
Yeah. O. And they kind of blend for if it's kind of a special case. If it's an O and then an U, it'll make a long O sound.
So o
That's right.
is
O.
king.
Yeah. O is king. That's right. Yeah.
O
Yeah. And if it helps to know that they're kind of blended, yeah, Tokyo's original spelling is what I just put in here.
Tokyo.
So, yeah, you're not changing it too much, just making the O's a little bit longer. Tokyo. Oh. That's it. Tokyo. All right. Yeah. So, right, those are actual words written out. Definitely ie here would be written just like that, so you'd be able to recognize them. I'll show you for one if you're kind of curious just how it would look like written. So, put it here. Right? This one I think is a good word to show it. So this ue means like up, right? So, right, have that spelled out again, right? The kanji symbol for that is this. So usually they would just write this, which is kind of easier looking to write than this, right?
Right.
So when they write, it's probably not going to be quite as long because of the kanji.
Gotcha.
But for reading purposes, they might have like this symbol and then have ue above it to let you know what it sounds like. That's actually quite common in Japanese. So for reading purposes, that kind of helps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Any questions for so far? Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. No questions
Okay.
there now.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. So So on to the next page there with the greetings. So these are just kind of words to start off with to learn to know. All right. Yeah, I add some pronunciation guides as we go. All right. So in order to say good morning, that is ohayo, ohayo.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it sounds just like Ohio, right?
Yeah.
State Ohio.
Ohio. Ohio.
Good, Ohio. We'll just focus on the casual for now. All right. This one you've probably heard, but the pronunciation be a little bit tricky. Careful with. This is konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
That's right. All right. Then good evening is konbanwa.
Konbawa.
Good, konbanwa.
Oh, konbanwa.
That's right. It does have that N in there. Yeah. Konbanwa. All right. Good. Then we have oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
That's right. Oyasumi. Yeah, this one I remember sounds like oh yeah, sue me. Like take me to trial. Just kind of sounds a little.
What's the difference between casual and formal?
Yeah, depending on who you talk to, like if you're being really technical with the Japanese culture and the customs, like there's some people that you really should be formal with no matter what. But as like somebody who's obviously not from Japan, they really won't worry about that too much for you. They'll just be more like, oh, I'm glad we can communicate. They're also like it's more normal for them to be casual with, especially Americans or people from other countries. You're not really as worried about the rules and the hierarchy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I tend to stick to the casual, right? It's shorter, tends to be easier, right? If you wanted to hear the formal versions, right? Like good morning would be ohayo, and then you add on gozaimasu. So ohayo gozaimasu would be the full formal. But meaning-wise, all you need is the ohayo for a good morning.
Ohayo
gozaimasu. Yeah, right. So that's why I don't really use the word.
No worries.
Yeah, ohayo gozaimasu. Yeah, so ohayo, it'll be good. Right. Yeah, so I put this one the sayonara because people have usually heard it before, but actually you won't use this very often because it sort of implies that you're not going to meet for a while, so you don't use it as much. Yeah, so instead, it's probably better to use like these you ones. Yeah, I'm going to put the ja on here. So, ja, matane, ja, matane.
Ja, matane.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, ja, all right. Very good. Ja, matane. All right, nice. And then this next one is a good one to know if you're gonna work kind of with Japanese people. It's not one of the more well-known greetings, so they'll be impressed if you know this one, you know how to use it. Nice work today. So you'll say it like either when you're like at an office, if you're going home first, you can say that. If someone else is leaving the office ahead of you can say that. Or if you're meeting up with a friend like who's not at the same workplace as you, but you know that they were working, to be like, oh yeah, good job today. I know that you finished up with work for today. Right? So this will be otsukare sama, otsukare sama.
Oh, say it one more time.
Sure, yeah. Otsukare sama.
Otsukare sama.
That's right. Otsukare sama.
Otsukare sama.
Good. Yeah, kind of sounds like oats.
Oh.
Kare sama. Otsukare sama.
Otsukama. Say it one more time.
Otsukare sama.
Otsukare sama.
That's right. Otsukare sama. All right, good.
Otsukare sama. Oh, so the R is silent.
Oh, the R is in there.
In Ray.
Yeah.
Otsukare sama.
That's right. Otsukare sama.
Otsukare sama.
Okay. All right. Any questions with those? Okay, yeah. If you want to, you got to stand up more.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Wow.
Ohayo. Yeah, maybe you can go through them one more time just to make sure. I'll check how you're saying them.
Ohayo.
Good. Ohayo.
Ohayo. Konnichiwa.
Good. Konnichiwa.
Konbanwa.
Oh, yeah. Take your time with them. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Jamatani.
Yeah. Ja mata ne. Ja mata ne.
Jamatane.
Good. Yeah, you can take kind of a pause between each of the words here if that helps. So ja mata ne. Yeah. Ja mata ne.
Okay. Jamatane.
All right. Good. That's good.
Asama.
Yeah. Yeah. So ots. You can kind of make those blend. I would say ots kare. Ots kare. Sama.
It's the middle part I'm having trouble with. Oats.
Yeah. Kare. Ots kare.
Kare. Ots kare sama.
Good. Ots kare sama. All right.
Kare. Oh, it kind of sounds like Cardi. Cardi.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sounds a little bit like it.
Kare sama.
Yeah, that's right. Ots kare sama. All right. So far, so good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. The next is, we have the same sort of culture of, how are you? I'm good, right? That kind of thing.
Yes.
In Japanese, the key word here is this word, genki. Genki. Yeah, if we're being more literal, genki means like you have good health or you feel energy. So when you ask the question, like, how are you? You'll say genki with a question in your voice. Genki.
Gotcha. Genki.
Good, genki. Yeah, so it's literally asking, like, are you in good health? Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
So,
genki.
Good, genki. Yeah, that's right. And my response, I'll just go, genki. Genki. So whether or not you have a question in your voice is very, very important because that changes whether or not it's a question or a statement.
Genki.
Good, genki. Right, and then I'd answer, genki. Then I'll ask you. So in your answer, just make sure that it's not a question in your voice anymore. So genki.
Genki.
Genki. Yeah. Genki.
It's or it's
yeah, it's kind of it's but yeah, it's kind of just like a affirmative sound.
Gotcha.
It's not really good. Like
genki.
Yeah. Genki. All right, sounds good. Yeah. So I like to practice that in future sessions, to do that at the beginning, right? Just to have that kind of greeting.
Exactly. Just a reminder.
Yeah, right. And it's practical.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay.
For the Genki, could we put in could we put in a pronunciation here?
Sure, yeah, I can put that in. Yeah.
Genki is like, it's almost like Yankee with a G.
That's right, yeah, it's like Yankee with a G.
Yankee.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Yeah, I'd agree with you though. Yeah, Genki. Yankee. Genki. All right. Genki. Okay, yeah, good. With the right.
So
kind of
the how are you is just one word.
Yep, that's right.
With the question verbiage.
Yes,
Genki.
That's exactly right. Genki.
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 Gotcha.
Genki. I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of questions in Japanese will work that way, or it might sound like the same going back and forth, but it's a matter of if you have that question in your voice or not.
Okay.
Right. So, like for example, the word for good was e, right? So if I want to ask, like, are you good? Is it good? You could go e, e, just with that question voice. And if it is good, you go e, e.
E.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
why is Genki?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm good.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a matter of kind of like in their culture, how they communicate it. Like, E in good is more like, what can I say? Like
Like
in
food is
English, we
good.
can use, yeah, in English, we can use good for a whole bunch of things, right? Actually, in Japanese, they want you to be more specific and be like, food is delicious, which will be oishi. E is more like the situation is good. Yeah. Or like you could use it as like a good person, as in like a nice person. You could say I, hito, yeah. But it's more like the usually the situation is
Okay.
good. Yeah.
And
And
Genki
then
is
Genki is kind of like saying your health is good. I guess I put it that way.
okay.
Might be the way. Yeah. So culture wise, that's how they kind of go
Differentiate.
about that. Right. Yeah. That's how they sort of like check on you. That's their sort of greeting for their culture.
So if I'm being checked on, is Genki.
That's a
If I'm
Genki.
in an environment or eating or something like that, is
Mm-hmm.
E.
Yeah, it could be like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more like the situation
Okay.
is good. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions with those?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good to check, right? Because they'll have some different things. All right, sounds good. Then next is just some other everyday words and phrases that are good to know. I put a star and an asterisk by especially these two words that are super, super important, I would say. Word for excuse me or sorry. You can use in basically any situation. You need either one of those. It's sumimasen. Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
Good, sumimasen. Right. So if you ever need to ask for help or depending on where you go, it might be crowded, right? So in order to get through the crowd, sumimasen. It's very helpful.
Sumimasen.
That's right, sumimasen. Okay,
Sumimasen.
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 Yep, that's right,
If the
sumimasen.
Do people
Mm-hmm.
speak the language faster or slower?
Yeah, I'd say for the most part faster, but if you get with like talk with someone one on one and they kind of recognize that you're not, fully comfortable with Japanese, a lot of them can kind of pick up to slow down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a good question though.
Sumimasen.
Good. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. All right. Then for thank you, um, just be careful that this is casual, so you shouldn't use it with strangers. With your friends is fine. I guess, like I said, since they know you're not from Japan, they won't be offended. But usually, if a Japanese person were to be this casual with someone they don't know, that would be really strange. So I'll just say that. So with friends, you can use arigato. Arigato.
Arigato.
Good. Yeah, arigato. But most situations, it's safer and it's also not so long. I would use domo. Domo.
Domo.
Yeah, domo. Mhm. So that's why this one has the star too. So I'd say of all the words so far, sumimasen and domo are the most important.
Sumimasen.
Mm-hmm.
Domo.
That's right.
Domo.
Okay. Domo. All right. Okay. The next is kind of checking if things are okay or are you okay? It's a very useful word. And it works the same way as Genki with the question and the answer. You'll have the same word going back and forth. So it'll be daijoubu.
Daijobu.
Daijoubu. Okay, daijoubu. Right. And if everything's okay, just go, daijoubu.
Daijobu.
Daijoubu. Right. Yeah,
Daijobu.
okay. Yeah, for my lessons, I like to use this one, especially right, I've been checking if things are okay. From now on, I'll use the daijoubu, right? And if everything's okay, you just say, daijoubu.
Daijobu.
All right. These next ones are more like just for within lessons kind of thing. I guess this one you can use for small talk stuff. And since you're kind of a little bit newer, I won't focus on those. I'll go ahead and take those out. Great. And last ones I want to say, these are also used very commonly in their culture. I think that's nice because they really like to encourage each other, especially with kind of learning a language.
Right.
So if I want to tell you, do your best, right? Do your best with Japanese. It'll be ganbatte, ganbatte.
Ganbatte.
Good, ganbatte. And if you want to respond to that, you can say gambaru, gambaru.
Ganbaru.
Yeah, gambaru. That's right, gambaru.
Ganbaru.
All right. Okay, so yeah, those are kind of basic words, good ones to know. 大丈夫?
Ganbatu. Ganbaru.
Ganbaru. And do your best, right, as an encouragement is gambatte, gambatte.
Ganbatte.
Good, gambatte. All right.
Ganbatte.
Yeah. Did you want to go through this section again? Just to make sure?
Yeah.
No? Okay, sounds good. All right. So, excuse me or sorry is sumimasen.
Sumimase.
Yeah, sumimasen.
Sumimase. Excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Domo.
Yeah, domo.
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 Yeah, I don't have a guide here. This is this one a bit. Daijoubu. Daijoubu.
What's the boo?
Yeah, the boo here.
Yeah, it's daijoubu.
That's right, daijoubu.
Daijoubu. And gabate.
Ganbatte. Ganbatte.
Then gabaru.
Gambaru. That's right, gambaru. All right.
Is my pronunciations correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's a level of, like, it being difficult to override an accent, but I think that's for anyone. As long as your vowel sounds are close enough.
And then just more practice.
Yeah, like, I would understand. Yeah, like, I would understand. I think the average Japanese person would understand you're getting them.
Cool.
Yeah. Especially be careful with the vowels. I think those take a little bit longer to get used to, and that's like a little bit more strict about having to get it right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So since we only have a little bit of time, we'll go a little bit over, especially since I had that call. I'll just ask you in English, and then if you can say what the word is in Japanese.
I'll try to do it without looking.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. All right. So how do you say good afternoon? Hello.
Konnichiwa.
What's it? Konnichiwa. Good. How about how are you? I'm good.
It's the genki.
Good. Genki. That's it. Genki.
Genki.
Good. Genki. Right. Nice.
Genki.
Genki. Yeah. All right. How about excuse me or sorry?
No.
That was with the S. It was an S.
Sumimasen.
Good. Sumimasen. Very nice.
Sumimasen.
Good. How about the are you okay or I'm okay?
Daijoubu.
Yeah. Joel. Like the name. Almost Joel. Daijoubu. Good. Daijoubu. All right. How about good morning?
Ohio.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like the state.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds a lot like it right then. Emphasis is a little bit different, but yeah, if you remember Ohio. That's basically it. Ohio. Yeah. And how about do your best? Oh yeah, that's I'll do my best. Yeah, ganbaru, ganbaru.
Ganbaru.
Mm-hmm.
Ganbaru.
Okay. How about for good night?
Kobawa.
Oh yeah, konbanwa is good evening.
Oh, good night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oya.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Oyasomi. Oyasomi.
That's right. Oyasumi. Okay, good. Oyasumi. And how about for thank you? Do we do that one? Thank you.
Um, Aregatu. Aregatu.
Yeah, so you can use the arigato, but my suggestion is I just say it's safer, is domo.
Domo.
Yeah,
Domo.
but that's true. Arigato. That's also good. Domo is also easier to say.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Especially if someone like holds the door open for you.
Domo.
Yeah, domo. It's helpful. All right, good. That as the last one we'll say. How about for see you?
Jamatene.
Good. Matane.
Jamatane.
All right, good. All right.
I like it.
All right, good. Yeah.
This was really fun. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, of course, of course. All right. Yeah. Any last questions or things I should keep in mind for the future?
No, I'ma just keep practicing, and then for our next sessions, we can just do a quick recap, and hopefully we can continue, moving forward and learning Japanese.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
I
But
greatly
yeah, these
appreciate
notes are
it.
used. Oh yeah. No, I'm glad. Yeah, you can kind of figure it out.
Thank
All right. Yeah. So nice to meet you. Yeah. It's
Likewise.
easier kind of.
Likewise. So we'll just converse over messages, and then we'll be able to schedule. I really want to schedule maybe every Thursday around this time,
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good to me too.
and then we can maybe pick up another day throughout the week once we're able to
Yeah.
get some stuff situated.
Sure. Sure.
All
Sounds
right.
good to me.
Thank you so much. I
Oh yeah. No,
appreciate
thank
you.
you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I look forward to seeing you soon.
No, thank you.
All right.
Likewise.
Enjoy your
Domo.
day.
Yeah.
Domo,
You too.
domo.
All right. Ciao. Mata ne. See you. Ciao.
Uh, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah.
See. Jamatene.
Good. Ciao. Mata ne.
Jamatene. Jamatene.
Good. Ciao. Mata ne.
All right.
All right. See ya.
All right, gang. You see what's going on, man. Whole lot of Japanese going on. Yeah. So I'm figuring it out, man. I'm doing my trading. I'm learning a new language. I'm picking up Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I already do Muay Thai. Um, I'm doing everything it takes to be the best man I can be. I'm about to study this Japanese though. So, cash like green. I'm out. P. Top of the top too. Damn, it's only 10 o'clock.